15 minutes later, I had my sandwich and latte. My intercom buzzed. "I have Mr. Maxwell on line 2 for you." "Fine." I picked up the phone. "Brian, I need to meet with you, today." "I'm fine. Thanks for asking, Richard." "Not in the mood. When are you available?" "I'm booked all afternoon." "Cancel." "I'm not even in the city. The earliest I can be there is 7. "Fine. Meet me at Finley's, my usual table." I hung up, punching the intercom. "Get in here." The door opened and she tripped in, literally. I didn't even bother to hide the fact I rolled my eyes in disgust. I had never met anyone as clumsy as her. She tripped over air. I swore she spent more time on her knees than most of the women I dated. I waited until she struggled to her feet, picked up her notebook, and found her pen. Her face was flushed, and her hand shook. "Yes, Mr. VanRyan?" "My table at Finley's, 7 o'clock. Book it. My jacket better be back on time." "I asked for rush service. There was an extra charge." I raised my eyebrows. "I'm sure you were happy to pay it, considering it was your fault." Her face darkened even more, but she didn't argue with me. "I'll pick it up in an hour." I waved my hand. I didn't care when she retrieved it, as long as it was in my possession before I left. "Mr. VanRyan?" "What?" "I have to leave today at 4. I have an appointment. I sent you an email about it last week." I tapped my fingers on my desk as I observed her. My assistant, Katharine Elliott, the bane of my existence. I'd done everything I could to get rid of her, but I'd never had any luck. No matter what task I gave her, she completed it. Every demeaning chore she handled without complaint. Pick up my dry cleaning? Done. Make sure my private washroom was stocked with my favorite brands of toiletries and condoms? Without fail. Alphabetize and clean my massive CD collection after I decided to bring them into the office? Completed. She even boxed up every CD when I changed my mind and had them delivered back home, spotless and in order. Not a word passed her lips. Send flowers and a brush-off message to whomever I had dumped that month or week? Yep. She was at the office every day without fail, never late. She rarely left the office unless it was to do an errand for me or scuttle to the break room to eat one of her ridiculous brought-from-home sandwiches, since I forbade her to eat at her desk. She kept my calendar and contacts in precise order, my files done in the exact color coding I liked, and screened my calls. Through the grapevine, I knew everyone liked her. She never forgot anyone's birthday and made the most delicious cookies, which she shared on occasion. She was fucking perfection. I couldn't stand her. She was everything I despised in a woman, small and delicate, with dark hair and blue eyes. She dressed in simple suits and skirts, neat, tidy, and completely dowdy. Her hair was always twisted into a knot. She wore no jewelry, and from what I observed, no makeup. She had zero appeal, and not enough self-respect to do anything about it. Meek and timid, she was easy to roll over. She never stuck up for herself, took whatever I dished out at her, and never responded negatively. I liked my women strong and vibrant, not a doormat like Miss Elliott. However, I was stuck with her.